I am from Los Angeles, and I've been on tour for the last week or so. I was in Seattle last night, and I'm going back up to Olympia tomorrow, because that's what we do. We're crazy. And I'm really happy to be in Eugene. This is one of my favorite places to play. All right, so I'm going to start off, I'm going to ease into it, and then we're going to get crazy and just be dancing by the end. So we'll start real slow. How about that? Oh Lord, darkness, where have you been? I see you lifting your laws and raising your head. You're fighting heat like a burning flame, and I know you'll be running back again. But I will fold up my pride with the evening brushing up against my side. I will hold the hand of God if she looks me in the eye to see who I've become. Who have I become? Oh, preacher, preacher, don't sink my stones. Won't you straighten my back and heal my bones? And way out here you never feel lost, like a lone wolf howling at a broken cross. But I will fall with my hands in your hair and the mist in your eyes. Well, take me far away from here. Won't you load my gun? Won't you cage my fears? You never fear. Oh, Father, Father, don't leave me now, with the thorns in my side and my head bowed down. I've been running backwards and chasing dust, but the bond we form will turn to rust. But I will fold up my pride with the evening brushing up against my side. And I will hold the hand of God if she looks me in the eye to see who I've become. If she looks me in the eye to see who I've become. Won't you look me in the eye to see who I've become? Who have I become? That song is about therapy, believe it or not. She's like, wow.
I'm with you there.
Okay, you were there, you were with it. Okay, I thought you were surprised. Yeah.
Good thing.
Spiritual journeys, that's what a lot of my music is about, just kind of spiritual journeys, silent retreats, therapy, the inner experience. Has anyone been on a silent retreat before here? Yes. Did you enjoy it? You did? Anyone have a rough experience on a silent retreat? Yeah, it's hard, right? So this was actually written right after a silent retreat. The song kind of just poured out of me right when I left Spirit Rock. I don't know if you guys know Spirit Rock. Yeah, it's beautiful. And I was kind of meditating on change and impermanence, and this song just kind of came out.
and all through your head. It's who we become, makes us close to our suffering. It could be our friend. And we curse and we cry for the rules that we broke. All the songs that we sing, oh, they start to grow old. I'm not afraid of changes anymore. When she sneaks through your doorways, but cannot show you her heart. There's something wrong. Oh, when she hides in the yesterdays, it's too soon to restart. And we curse and we cry for the rules that we broke. All the words that we use, oh, they start to grow old. I'm not afraid of changes anymore. Ooh, ah.
So that's your part. Men, get up there. Here we go. Ooh, ah. Yeah, beautiful.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of changes anymore.
So it was Valentine's Day yesterday, and I figure I should at least play a love song or two. And I was thinking, because you have a lot of time in the car when you're driving and when you're touring, a lot of time to think. And I was thinking, there should be a holiday for the day after Valentine's. Like, you know how there's Black Friday, and there's, of course, Christmas Day after Christmas Eve, and then I thought, Sad Saturday. It's perfect. Everybody's coming down from their candy high, their love high, and they're like, feeling a little sad. So I thought that we should declare this day Sad Saturday. But I will play a love song for you guys, and then I'll maybe play some Sad Saturday songs. My partner likes to make fun of me because I have a hard time writing happy songs. I'm one of those people that like I push an argument so that I can write a good tune. It's just what I do. I'm like, I haven't written in a while. What can we fight about today?
I've been traveling through these mountains, breaking down the branches in my way. Well, many cut my skin, but I thank them for where I am today. I sunk down deep in the ground so I could shed my skin. And I I whispered songs from the past to let true love in. You came in like a warm breeze, filling up my lungs with new air. And you seemed to understand me in all the ways where no one else would care. I've waited all of my days to be right by your side. And I've walked through the shadows of pain to make peace with time. 'Cause you got what I need. I don't want nothing else. I won't lie. I want you for myself. I will try to find the words to sing. We've been spinning down these roads, weaving through the clouds in separate planes. Somehow we landed on our own, same skies, a warmer, sweeter rain. I recognize your heart, so I will keep it safe. And I hope 40 years from now we'll be in the same place. 'Cause you got what I need. I don't want nothing else. I won't lie. I want you to myself. I won't try to find the words to sing. I will try to find the words to sing, to find the words to sing, to find the words to sing, to find the words to sing.
So I'm going to be going to, after this tour, immediately after, my partner has a family tradition of going to Mardi Gras every year. So we're going right from this tour, I'm going right to New Orleans. And it's such a wonderful place. It's so full of culture, and the music is just so rich. And my dad loves the South. For those of you that actually know my dad, he really was the one that kind of got me into blues and got me into roots music. And I wrote this song when my dad and I were at our first, we went to our first jazz fest together. It's called New Orleans.
rest. I'm gonna find me that someone. I ain't gonna settle for less. Hey. Shoulder, pit in my mind, drink down my loneliness, hey, leave you behind. I'm going down to New Orleans, where my soul belongs. Well, I'm gonna find me that someone, hold the barrel of my gun. Well, poison in my water, or poison in my head. Poison dripping slowly, your side of the bed. I'm going down to the bayou, where my soul belongs. I'm gonna find me that someone. I ain't gonna settle for less. Yeah, I'm gonna find me that someone. I ain't gonna settle for. I ain't gonna settle for. For less. I like the creative clapping. We had some polyrhythms going on over there in aisle 2. I liked it. And then no one knew what to do when we started fading out. I was like, oh God, it's getting slower. What's up? I love that too. You guys hung in there, man. It was great. How are you guys doing? Thanks for coming out. I really appreciate it so much. It means a lot to me. I'm gonna try some new material out tonight. And this song is actually very new. I've barely played it at all. I've played it in my bedroom, so you guys want to hear it? Yes. Okay. This is about, I don't have children yet, but my partner and I have been talking about having kids. And this is kind of my idea of what it feels like to have a kid from like the beginning to the end, this whole journey that I painted out in my mind. And it starts from the place that I kind of was at a few years ago of having a lot of fear of having kids. Like, that's it, my freedom is gone, I don't get to ever play music again. And then it kind of goes on this journey of what it gives back to you, or what at least I assume it does give back to you. So, it's called Fall Apart. I'm like, yeah, that's about right. And fall apart again and again and again. I just adopted a basset hound. That's pretty close to a kid, right? It's a good start. It feels like that, you guys. The dude wakes me up with the sun, my mornings are gone. That's it.
Is he with you today?
He could not do this tour with me, there's no way. I miss him. So I'll dedicate this song to my dog, Murphy. Are you weary of early mornings, fits and furies without a warning, losing sleep endlessly? There's no place to run, darling, have you had enough? Are you moving or slowly fading? All the dreams that you have been trading, no more quiet, no more choosing. You can't slow down time. Tell me if you had enough. And In the Ides of spring, you have never loved like this. It will hook your heart, you will fall apart in the best way. Now we're tangled like twisted branches, messy rooms, all those crooked dances, us in time, knights and saviors. You can't slow down time, tell me enough. And when the den has cleared, you will dread the silence, dear. It will break your heart, you will fall apart in the best way.
It's banjo time, you guys. It is time for this banjo. You do not get that kind of reaction in LA, I'll tell you that. People do not. In Portland, they went crazy for the banjo. Man, they loved it. I was like, I'm not in LA anymore.
What happens in LA?
Oh, people just walk away. I'm kidding. It's so funny though if you brought up the banjo and they're like, they just left. No, I'm kind of dissing LA because I feel like that's what you do when you go farther north. Everybody's like, oh, you're from LA. We don't like it. So now I'm like playing along even though I really love it there. They're fine with the banjo. As a matter of fact, Joshua Tree is close. And I love Joshua Tree. And I wrote this song while I was on a little writer's retreat up there. It's a good place to clear your head, the desert. If you're a writer or a musician and you just want to make some art, get away from it all. Cactus standing like a ghost on a tombstone, crooked as a wing. Whispers howl from the walls of this old home, listen to them sing. Where do you go when you lose yourself and the road is all you see? What do you do with the love you felt? The mistakes are always free. Bite your tongue on the edge of the morning, stories fall like rain. Stinging lights from the planks of the desert, some things we can't explain. Where do you go when your mind's on fire? There's thunder in your blood. What do you do when you can't get higher? You're drowning in the flood. Shadow, cast out my light.
ghost on a tombstone, crooked as a wing. Whispers howl from the walls of this old home. Listen to them sing.
So this next tune here is it's a breakup song about my apartment. I moved about 2 years ago from a rent-controlled apartment in Santa Monica. And I know what you're all thinking. Why in the hell did you do that, Posner? Well, I'll tell you. I was afraid that I was going to stay there forever, and I was afraid the walls were kind of closing in on me. I was feeling like I couldn't tell the difference between the wall and my cheek. I was like, you know, a part of that apartment. And I saw a lot of my neighbors that have been there for, they said like 20 years, they'd never left, and they were alone, and they were what seemed to be comfortable, but they hadn't really grown, and they hadn't really challenged themselves or left. And so I decided to move, and then I got very sad, and I missed my apartment. And I still think, you know what it is? You guys might relate to this. Tell me if you do. You have a place in time that kind of captures this feeling of maybe youth or freedom, or this time and place that's not just about the home, but it's more about your kind of feeling in the home and where you were at the time. You guys, can you relate to that? Yeah. So that's what this song is kind of about, is like, you know, saying goodbye to that, the early 20s, and moving on into a different part of my life. And yeah, so this is called Gone for Good. This house is a cage, it's been hollowed out, and I can't seem to tear down these walls. A chance to grow younger and bury the doubts. It's watching those years rise and fall. An old masquerade going deep in the night, a longing for something that's new. There's a smile that glows like a flame in the light. It holds all the secrets and truths. So pour out the wine and trim down the flowers. Bottle the time, collect all the hours. I was lost in the dark, but I never wanted out. Now that I'm gone for good. Windows still rattle and the morning drones hum. The cracks in the old wooden floor. There's a trace of a frame where the memories hung. A new lock on the back kitchen door. So pour out the wine and trim down the flowers. Bottle the time, collect all the hours. I was lost in the dark, but I never wanted out. Now that I'm gone for good. So pour out the wine and trim down the flowers. Bottle the time, collect all the hours. I was lost in the dark, but I never wanted out. Now that I'm gone for good. I was lost in the dark, but I never wanted out. Now that I'm gone for good. So this is a song kind of about examining my darker side. Did I scare you guys? I think everybody has a dark side. Sometimes you just have to look at it, hold it, sit with it, drink tea with it, if you will, or write a song about it.
Well, I used to be a rambler, gambler, falling in the face of the law. But now I'm sinking deeper, deeper, lower than ever before. Oh, 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 when we jump back, skip the track, loaded in the back of the bus. Just to see it, breathe it, wishing it could never be us. All that I could ever be was the darker side of me now. Escape the voice inside my head, leave it for the bird, she said. Oh, oh, oh. Well, I used to be a showman, growling, jumping on the blood of the weak. But now I'm just an ocean, pushing, trying to stay on the break. Oh, when we slow down, turn around, jumping on the back of the train. Just to see it, breathe it, wander back to nothing again. All that I could ever be was the darker side of me now. Escape the voice inside my head, leave it for the birds, she said. Oh, oh, oh. And now I'm sinking deeper, deeper, lower than ever before. Oh, 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 oh.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, no. Thank you. So this song is kind of unusual to explain. I'll do my best. If you guys haven't noticed, some of you have seen me before. Some of you, raise your hand if this is the first time you've ever seen me. Lots of you. So some of you probably are, realizing my lyrics can be a little bit not on the nose sometimes. And I try to I want to write more universal songs where you can have your experience with my music, and so it's not like I'm feeding it to you. Like, this is how you should feel. I want you to feel what you feel. But this is one of those songs. I was listening, just by mistake, I was listening to a Blake Shelton song. Purely by accident. Because that's what happens when you listen to a I'm sorry if there are Blake Shelton fans in the house. But there's a song called Honeybee. Do you guys know that song? No? It's very gender specific. Every lyric in there is talking about, well, I'll be your big bear and you can be my tender desert flower. And I didn't like that much as a gender non-conforming person myself, and so I wanted to write a song that just had very unclear metaphors about gender, and also that just said, I will be your support. It doesn't matter if I'm a man, it doesn't matter if I'm a woman, it doesn't matter if I'm non-binary, I will support you in the way that I can. So the song is called Road Man, meaning I will be your road for this journey. And the road is kind of a gender-neutral metaphor. You guys following me? Cool. So then I'm gonna need your help for the chorus. The chorus goes like this. I'll teach it to you guys. It goes, I'll be your road, I'll be your road, I'll be your road man. Can we try that? Let's do it. You guys seem real stoked about it. Everyone's like, what? We have to sing now? I thought I was just gonna chill and shut my eyes. Listen to music. Let's try it. I'll be your road. I'll be your road. I'll be your road man. That's really nice. See, you guys have really beautiful voices. Why were you so scared? And then the next part is simple. It just goes, I'll be your road, I'll be your road, I'll still be your road man. Let's try that. I'll be your road, I'll be your road, I'll still be your road man. Yes, beautiful. So you guys will know when it comes, I'll give you a little nod.
Roadman or road man?
Road man.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Isn't that a little going against what you say?
Well, I'm a woman singing a song about being a man, so it's gender bendy.
Gotcha.
Yes. There we go. If you were broke and you cried out for me, I'll be your star man. And if you were far caught up in the sea, well, I'll be your clouds man. You might have been a bird weaving through the sky, I'll carry your love man. Might have been a freedom fighter out on the line, and I'll still be your road man. I'll be your road, I'll be your road, I'll be your road man. Nice. I'll be your road, I'll be your road, I'll still be your road man. Beautiful. If you're a dancer out on the stage, I'll be your showman. If you were ill at the end of your age, I'll be your hope man. You might have been a bird weaving through the sky, I'll carry your load man. Might have been a picketing out on the line,
still be your roadman.
You guys sound great. All right, so let's see. We'll take a break in a bit, right?
We'll take a break at 8, yeah.
Okay, great. I
Yeah.
have no idea what time it is. I have no idea what day it is.
It's 11 minutes to.
Great. I'm gonna get my electric guitar out. Yeah. Okay. It's new material night. And you guys seem like you're in a chill mood. You seem like you've had maybe you want to just relax. No? She's like, no? Some people do? We'll see. You might be deceived by the electric guitar because this first song is going to be very chill and then the next song might be a little bit more upbeat. But this was a very, very new tune that I wrote right after a big, big fight that I had with my girlfriend because I provoke fights to write music. And I've been playing this a little bit on the road and people come up to me after the show and they're like, that song, that fight song, that wasn't really a fight song. There's a lot of hope in that. And I think that it's important, at least for me, even when I'm feeling really angry or when I'm feeling really hurt, to have an aspect of positivity in my music, because when I first started playing music, that's why I went to my guitar, was because I needed positivity. I needed hope. I needed something that lifted me up. So even if I'm feeling, you know, sad, then I want the end of it to be kind of a little bit happy and uplifting. So this is called Digging Corners. Hold this close so you can feel it, breathing in to steer it where we need to land. Time slows down, all the good things go, and now we can't see outside our heads. The days where I was safe inside my home, where no one could get in. I'm trying to find that thing I call my own, or someone to share it with. You're someone worth sharing it. Bending backwards, stirring up nightmares, all of the monsters we made. Digging for trouble, hungry for pain. Let's see how much we can take. The silence breaks and nothing stays the same. The blood begins to thin. Let's dig out corners to try and feel more sane, or let somebody in. I'm trying to let you in. Hold this close so you can feel it, breathing in to steer it where we need to land. Time slows down, all the good things go,
now we can't see outside our heads.
Thanks, guys. And now, a Bob Dylan song. This is one of my favorite Bob Dylan songs. I'm going to dedicate this to my pops. He used to play Bob Dylan in the house all the time when I was growing up. Joni Mitchell, Bob Dylan, and I was very, very inspired, even as a little tyke dyke. I just came up with that right now. I feel very proud of myself. If you guys know the words, feel free to sing along.
Well, she's got everything she needs. She's an artist, she don't look back. Well, she's got everything she needs. She's an artist, she don't look back. She could take the night out of the darkness and paint the daytime black. Well, you will find her standing, proud to steal anything she sees. Well, you will find her standing, proud to steal anything she sees. Well, she's a hypnotist collector. Oh, you a walking antique.
He did not play that guitar. You know who did play this guitar was a lady from, this is a night, anyone a big guitar nerd here? Okay, then I'm not gonna, okay, yeah. Do you know about this guitar? It is a 78 Beast. It's the only year that they made Gretsch that looked like this, a Gretsch guitar. And a punk lady from a band called the Muffs played it. That's not a made-up band. And yeah, I really like this guitar. It's fun. So I have a bunch of records here today. I usually play with my band called Abby and the Myth from LA, and we've got accordion and upright bass and drums. And I decided to do a solo tour just to kind of save a little bit of space and time and energy and just go for it. But the records back there are my band, and then I also, a couple months ago, released a solo record with myself playing piano with a string trio backing me up. So this song is, I'm going to transpose to electric guitar from the piano. Maybe we can go back there and I can play a song on that out-of-tune piano later. You guys can all huddle around. But, but for now, I will play one of those tunes on this. The album is about returning back to myself, kind of returning back to a younger part of myself when I was first coming out of the closet as a teen in a very small mountain town, and just how that felt as a kid. It was very difficult. And that's kind of why I turned to music. So I played piano when I was 6. And I just have these memories of going over the piano and just feeling so connected and so safe. And I haven't played piano in a very long time, and I thought I would really force myself to make a whole record of me playing piano because it was my first instrument that I remember having that feeling about music for. So this song is called Return.
If I was dust on the side of the plains, I could get lost or get carried away, losing my grounds, new home. I wouldn't feel it all. And if you could show up in the face of fear, I would have never run away, my dear. Your heart was on a string, it wouldn't stay for long. Heavy is the hand that you break, all day, all day. Empty are the cracks of your fate. Always, always. Heavy is the hand that you break. Always, always. Empty are the cracks of your fate. All day, all day. If you were warm like the sun in Savannah, lay down your troubles so deep in the sand, love, I'll see right through your walls. You never cared at all. And if you could show up in the face of fear, I would have never run away, my dear. Your heart was on a string, it wouldn't stay for long. Heavy is the hand that you break. Always, always. Empty are the cracks of your fate. All day, all day. Heavy is the hand that you break. Always, moving street in New York. I wouldn't slow down just to see who you are. Then I'd go on my way. I wouldn't stay for long.
Actually, totally botched the title. The title is not Return. That is not about returning back to myself. That is actually, it's on the record though, with the piano, but that song's called Heavy. Halfway through I was like, dude, Abby, no. And I don't know if you guys have ever like done public speaking or performing or a musician, and then you have something in your mind and you say it. I almost did that. I almost went, no. Anyway, we're gonna take a little break and come talk to me, ask me questions. I'm an open book. I'm very thankful for you guys being here and sharing space with you. And thank you so much, Jeanette, for putting this on. Let's give her a big hand. Supporting musicians is just the most incredible, most generous thing, and we are so grateful for you. And the whole team here that helped her set up, I mean, everyone, I just am so grateful for. So thank you guys.
So pour out the wine and trim